Hey there, signs of a Libra. This is Kim here to do a next 3-day outlook for you. Let's see what we've got going on. If you feel like it, let me know where you're watching from or how you're doing. I love to read your comments, and it is very interesting to see all of the places that these readings reach. It amazes me. So let's get into this. Opening up to your spirit guides and your angels for these messages. May they be for Libra's most high collective of Libra. Okay, we're going to start off with Kim Krans Wild Unknown alchemy deck, and I have her archetype deck here. We'll just use the two and kind of blend it. Wow. Yeah. Flip that around. Wow. Sun Splendor and the Uranus card. Ooh, this is about invention, innovation, bringing about drastic change. And then the Sun Splendor card is the sun and all its splendor. So not only do you have that masculine type energy of the sun, you also have like the moon and all its splendor with the sap of the moon plant, because those are all of the good things from the divine feminine energy, if you want to look at it like that. There is, however, there is a goddess, I think she is from Japan, Amaterasu, I think is her name, and she represents the sun in a feminine energy. So that's just kind of something interesting there. Mortification kind of looks like we're coming out of that, like the ground is fertile now. This card's more about the process of a closing of a chapter and then the opening of something new, or the planting of something new into this now fertile ground. So with the sap of the moon plant, you can expect beauty, gentleness, receiving, good things. It's the good things. Being in flow state is very important at this time, as water, allowing things to flow to you and allowing yourself to flow. Flow state might be something that, like, if you're if you have a creative project that you're working on, being in flow state is a good place to be. It's kind of, you don't necessarily always realize how long you've even been working at something when you're actually enjoying what you're doing here. And here we go with the beauty. The siren energy just kind of calls to you, you know. It is alluring. It's beautiful. Oh, the siren. It's what the wives of the Nephilim were turned into, if you want to go really deep on it. And then I have the Emperor here on the bottom. So somebody could be seeing you as a siren, or as somebody that carries a lot of beauty. Maybe something that you do, something with your aura too, that just kind of attracts, gets people. You may be one of those people that goes out and you notice, oh, why is everybody looking at me? Or just maybe you're used to it with that. Justice. Yay. So being in flow state, even if you are the distraction. Okay. Let's go ahead and see what these 3-day energies individually have for you with the tarot. This is Zombie Tarot, and I'm going to use the Tarot of Oppositions to clarify. And the 108 Oracle also will clarify each card. The Tower. Wow. Have a lot of transformative, scorpionic kind of energy here with that mortification and the Tower. The Tower is letting you know that nothing will ever be the same at this point. There's something that came down, or that is coming down. It's bringing about change. It can be, it's usually a good thing, even when it comes in and it's a surprise. However, I'm not necessarily seeing it as a surprise. Let's Let's get the rest of the cards, and then I'll be able to interpret what this is. It looks like you're transforming from the inside out, like that tower is representing the transformation within yourself. Again, new you is ready to emerge, and maybe other people are noticing this glow or this new you before you have even noticed it. Okay, on the bottom I have fine print, which is saying to look at the details, look a little closer, don't assume. Check for any, it says do a deep dive and check for anything that might be hidden. So it could be some kind of contract or something that you will sign that they're saying to pay a lot of attention to. Four of Pentacles, Ace of Pentacles for your day one. Beautiful new opportunity to grow, to build something. The Four of Pentacles. And I feel like this has to do with your work too, and mastery at something that you do. This opportunity is going to take you places. The Ace of Pentacles on the map here with exploration, unknown destination. That's interesting. Something I've never noticed about this card before is the crosses in the background here. Because this opportunity is like coming up from the ground. And so that's interesting, just because this thing to be planted is coming from the ground. It's coming from whatever was done. And now this new opportunity growing. This is like financial stability. It might be taking you somewhere literally. It might be like there may be some sort of travel that's involved with this too. So the beehive is, and they have a person that's like blocking out other energies, right? He's blocking out what other people are saying, kind of sticking to themselves because they're working on building something, and they're working on having themselves feel safe, structure inside a structure. I'm just seeing it more so as like flow state, your focus being on you and what you're building at this time. So beehive is diligence, persistence, stamina, application, hard work, a harvest, and devoted and fruitful. Yeah, Queen of Cups. Yeah, you're somebody that takes really good care of yourself with the Three of Cups. Interesting Three of Cups, isn't it? Because it has a opposites attract, but it has a marriage on the card, which is different. You don't normally see there being like two individuals coming together, but that might be significant to you. So the Queen of Cups is this siren in a sense, because you're being viewed as someone who's very loving, nurturing, somebody who knows health very well and takes good care of themselves. Someone who's able to see that their cup needs to be full first before they can offer anything to anybody else. And I think this is like not only attracting the right person, but attracting the right people to you in a friend group also. Yeah, a friend group. Three of Cups and the Crew card. So that's exactly what it is. 3-3. Yeah, Spirit is bringing in the right people to you. The right, this is for your growth. It's for your heart. And it is your heart that's what's being noticed, I see here. So working together as a unit, even team or leadership here, co-create, forming alliances. And the emerald is perfect underneath that Queen of Cups, because this is your big open heart space, your wide open heart chakra. Love, compassion. Here it says soul restoration, healing, growth, free flowing love, mature love, and the heart chakra. What is your day 3? Some worry, some concerns over an ending. Okay. I wasn't expecting that, but there's a worry or concern about an ending. It is something, okay, even though the experience of what the change is going to be like might be temporary, this thing that is ended or ending has gone on for a long time. And it has caused a lot of swords to be in one's back, right? So because the Ten of Swords is a completion of something that was very painful, a painful cycle. And it can be that we're like completely closing out a chapter of this Five of Pentacles energy. Oh, okay. Aw. Okay, so the Five of Pentacles also can be, it can be when somebody's feeling lonely and feeling like, even in a way, being shut out of their own family. If that has happened to you, then that's what this is talking about more so. It's feeling kind of lonely, like going through a struggle on their own, or whatever has happened here between some sort of support system that you have had here in the past. There was just a lot of hurt and a lot of betrayal. So I think this is Spirit with the family card saying that it does, for some of you, it has to do with feeling kind of out on your own in regards to family. And then, but this is also about bringing the right people together. Soul family. Yeah, faithful allegiance, loyalty, commitment, support systems. And the Ten of Swords. Wow, this flipped off here. Oh, they're wanting me to tell you to read it in reverse. I mean, you get what I'm saying, right? I don't have to repeat that. That flipped off the top of the deck that I was going to use to clarify. And it has to do with your rebirth. And the fact that you have many options is underneath it. 10-10, it's time. We'll get more into this because I feel like this goes deeper. I feel like this goes even to the point of healing inner child wounds or beliefs that are associated with success or belonging or feeling love, and how that was received or not received when we were little. I feel like there's something that's going to be resolved there that gives you some sort of rebirth, experiencing it. They're saying like experiencing it in a different way, experiencing love in a different way perhaps. So 10-10. Let's go ahead, Spirit, and tell me something here about this Four of Pentacles, Ace of Pentacles. Eight of Cups. Eight of Cups. And the Ace of Swords. So this is that truth and clarity that came to you when you decided you had to work on what you're building and maybe shut other energies out for your own protection, like to protect yourself. And I feel like some of you all had to walk away from something. This person's like dropping the key to wherever this was, because in some way it's like emotionally being able to detach from a situation, and it's all because of the truth and clarity of needing to focus on yourself and needing also to focus on this new opportunity here, and maybe building your finances and things like that. So tell me more about the truth. Two aces, Ace of Swords, Ace of Pentacles. Wow, the King of Cups. The King of Cups. And, and the Four of Wands. Some of you are attracting in your divine counterpart, and there's some truth to that. And that might have you leaving behind something that you were attached to for a while that no longer is serving you, or no longer good for you, or you're not emotionally in it, invested anymore. Because look at this, Four of Wands, Queen of Cups, King of Cups. That's a divine counterpart. These are both people that are really, they have a big, beautiful, open heart, all of them. This is a mature, loving relationship. Now, it can be for your purpose, like coming together on the same path for your purpose, for what you want to build and create. And then I would say that it's bringing you together with the right alliances here. And it's like success. Okay, I see like their success equals your success here. So it's like it is that working in a team or on a team for this. But you're on your way. I mean, there's celebration here for something major that has been achieved. Also, another thing that could be that you have achieved, and it might be why you're being viewed as the siren or somebody who is just very attractive and alluring, is that you're whole inside, that you have your balance, your masculine, feminine energies. And that's something to celebrate. That no matter what kind of struggle you've had to go through, even if you've had to invest while nothing else was, where there was no proof that something was actually going to work out, you were still like appreciative and grateful for what you had, and you continued investing the right seeds or the right types of choices for you. And that's why this is coming in too. Grateful, even for some sort of hard experience. I want to know now more about Five of Pentacles, Ten of Swords. Strength in the reverse. And you are the star. Yeah, okay. So you are the star here. All right. You are the one that shines bright. You have obviously a big destiny to fulfill, and there are more wishes, the ones that were rooted when you were a child. There was something here that I feel like, and maybe it's a temporary setback or having to struggle with something, finances or something like that, but something really knocked on your confidence with this card. And this can be also, like I say, some sort of influence that should have been pumping you up, being excited for you, but wasn't. And so there's something to that. But for you to know that you are the star and that you're meant to come out of the Five of Pentacles energy judgment here, there is a pathway for that. Tell me about the pathway here, coming out of worry. Discipline, structure, orderly, something being orderly. Also perhaps a friend who is a professional or somebody who is very skilled at what they do, and they would recognize your skills too. The King of Swords. Because now I have the Queen of Wands here, like the Siren energy, very attractive, alluring, psychic. If you have anything that you put on display or any kind of performance, you know, anything where you have to get up maybe in front of others or present work that you have done, there's something about being very recognized for it. Yeah, and now it is time to heal. Hope, you know, hope and renewal and restoration come with the star. And so does when we release the pain from past heartaches with this Three of Swords. It just looks like the past thing, or the thing that ended, the thing that hurt us, that it is going to be time to move away from that, having a rebirth here. Let's go ahead and ask a little bit more about advice. Okay, I'm seeing the courthouse or the court. Feels like a heavy betrayal from a group or more than a few people. That's what it feels like. So you should be expecting good things, expecting that if you do this continual persistent stamina, diligence to what you're wanting to achieve, you should expect some good results here. So have a main male. House in the reverse. Might be a change of location, or somebody getting ready to move, relocate, a new house, a purchase of a house. And here's if this could be you stepping into that archetype where masculine energy, you're knowing what actions to take and what moves to make that bring in the wealth. That can be associated here with you getting a new house or new place to live. That would be a Four of Wands moment in your life. Feels like you have a benefactor or somebody that really supports what you do, supports your work. Okay, let's close out with an angel number message for you. I feel like we could go a lot longer on this reading, but yeah, focus. Focus, 12, 12, and 9, it's your heart. You have 8, 8 here. You also have 8, 8 in this first row. So 9 says it's your compassion that makes you shine. You're devoted to helping the greater good, and you have a strong talent for speaking up for others. Your soul is most satisfied when you're being of service. I am compassionate. And 12, 12, stay focused on your best possible future and remain optimistic throughout the entire journey. Your angels are right behind you as you turn your dreams into a reality. I am focused. and 88, you are on the cusp of a prosperous and abundant spiritual life. You will find numerous opportunities for success and achievement, all of which will bring financial and material abundance into your life. Yes, so that's what I have. I'm sending you love and light. Bye.